Today is Thursday, May 14th, and on today's Fan or Fraud, the subject is Manny Ramirez. Welcome to the show.
What's up, everybody? CT, what is up, buddy? I mean, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, I'm never gonna get this right. Lewis.
Let's just forget it, man. Let's just forget
No,
it.
no,
man.
no, 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 Luis.
Call me shitstickle, yo.
No. Luis. How are we doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm, it's another day, another dollar. The coronavirus is still here.
You know, I really got to cut down on the cursing. It's something that I'm trying to do. I said it was my New Year's resolution like 5 years ago, and it's only gotten worse. So I apologize to all the children out there that listen to this show, that look up to us, that tune in every day for the quick hits and for the long episodes on Monday. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I don't apologize. This is just the reality of the world. This is how the world operates. And to feed off of what my buddy Luis here said, make sure you hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel. And if you haven't done so already on our social media pages, please follow us at WT The Show on Instagram and Twitter, but mostly Instagram. Today, we are going to start with your headlines. So let's do that, CT.
Take it away, Manny.
All right. According to Catherine Aquavella of CBS Sports, MLB's COVID-19 plan involves multiple tests per week. Positive tests wouldn't suspend play, though. And I think this is going to be, I think baseball has an opportunity here to kind of show the rest of the country how we can resume life amid the COVID-19 virus, because the fact of the matter is, I think that the data to this point has shown that by and large there is a segment of the population that would be okay during these conditions. It's just trying to figure out how do we allow those people to go out into the world and resume life while keeping those who are in danger still safe. And I think MLB has an opportunity here to be an example, and I think that they will be an example, hopefully, if they can come to an agreement and we can move on from this. But I'm talking for too long, CT. I don't know if you wanted to add anything to that, by the way.
No, I think you pretty much covered it there.
So Blake Snell chimed in on all of this, however, and he's threatening to sit out of the 2020 season because, quote, he wants to get paid. Give him that paper. And apparently one prominent agent feels that Snell isn't the only one. SNY's Andy Martino reported that an agent told him that there's no question, quote unquote, that some players will sit out of the 2020 season due to concerns. I wanted to play for you guys Blake Snell's comments, and then we could, I don't know, kind of chime in as to what he said. So here are his comments.
Bro, y'all gotta understand too, because y'all gonna be like, bro, Blake, play for the love of the game, man. What's wrong with you, bro? Money should not be a thing. Bro, I'm risking my life. What do you mean it should not be a thing? It 100% should be a thing. If I'm gonna play, I should be getting the money I signed to be getting paid. I should not be getting half of what I'm getting paid because the season's cut in half, on top of a 33% cut of the half that's already there. So I'm really getting like 25%. On top of that, it's getting taxed. So imagine how much I'm actually making to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't making shit. And on top of that, so all that money's gone. And now I play risking my life. And if I get the Rona, on top of that, if I get the Rona, guess what happens with that? Oh yeah, that's in my body forever. That damage is not going to be like, the damage that was done to my body, that's going to be there forever. So now I got to play with that on top of that. So y'all got to understand, man, for me to take a pay cut is not happening because the risk is through the roof. It's a shorter season, less pay. Like, bro, yeah, man, I gotta get my money. I'm not playing unless I get mine. Okay? And that's just the way it is for me. Like, I'm sorry if you guys think differently, but the risk is way the hell higher and the amount of money I'm making is way lower. Why would I think about doing that? Like, you know, I'm sorry. So in my head, I'm preparing for next season. And I'm actually preparing for right now. But as if I'm preparing for next season. Like, it's super weird, man. Bro, y'all gotta understand too.
So those were Blake Snell's comments. Our cameras are getting all out of whack. That should get fixed pretty soon. There, um, there you are. There I am. Okay, so this is a home studio, guys. This is what happens. You just have to deal with that.
For
Just
real.
take it for what it comes. So I don't know, CT. Why don't you give us your reaction to Blake Snell's comments?
Uh, I kind of understand where he's coming from. I mean, uh, the players already agreed to a pay cut of 50%, and now they're being asked to take an additional pay cut. And he's right. I mean, it's not like it's 100% safe to start these activities, even though he'll probably be okay. I know that he's still a millionaire, but again, it's a contract he agreed to. So my question is, why is all this money being lost? Like, can't he be reimbursed for his money down the road? Like, can't they defer the payments when everything gets back to normal?
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is gonna be. It sounded like after listening to the Michael K show last night, after we recorded, it sounded like for the most part, MLB and the players are on the same page, except for the financials. And I think that that's gonna be what the battle's gonna be over the next 2 weeks is trying to figure out how to get the players their fair share of the money. Because at the end of the day, it's billionaires arguing with millionaires. We get it, but just imagine your boss resumes business, is collecting billions of dollars in ad revenue, um, yada yada yada, all that stuff. But then they go ahead and tell you that we already slashed your pay in half. We're gonna take another 33% from that. No matter
Yeah.
how much money you make, you're not gonna like that. So at the end of the day, these aren't it's not fair to the players, and I think that I have a feeling that they're going to work this out. Maybe it's what you said. Maybe it'll be a deferred payment. Maybe it'll be a higher percentage. But I think this will be worked out because this at the end of the day, again, it's an 88% pay cut. That's absurd, and you're still playing 82 games, which is half of a season, more than half of a
Yeah.
season. So
And
how does that make sense?
and again, I don't understand why the money that's guaranteed to them can't be paid down the road. Like, it's not like baseball's gone forever. Yeah, they're not making any money today, but I'm pretty sure these guys are going to continue to make millions down the road. Um, so I'm not understanding why it's just like it seems like no, I'm not playing because I'm never getting this money back. I find that kind of hard to believe, especially in baseball, since all the money is guaranteed. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe someone out there who's an accountant or deals with sports contracts can help us out.
Yeah.
But I still don't get why Blake Snell can get his rest of the 50% from the owners or whoever supplies the money like down the road.
hmm I can understand a 50% pay cut. I can't make two and two out of another 33%. So I guess we'll see what's gonna happen. It sounds like
But
something's gonna get struck within the next 2 weeks, and if not, then we're just looking at lesser games and maybe the postseason being pushed even further. Which tomorrow we're gonna talk about what are the implications of what other hurdles are we gonna come across once the season does start? Because there are some other things that we haven't thought about yet that's gonna come up.
yeah, and I also want to say that I side with the players in this matter, but that doesn't mean that I think that the billionaires are like the bad guys or anything. I think there's two people, two sides, both losing money, um, and that's just the reality. Like I think that we don't have all the facts. Hopefully someday we do, but I also, I'm siding with the players because those are the guys we see on the field. Those are the guys that are performing for us and everything, and they're already taking a 50% pay cut. So yeah, I sided with the players, but that doesn't mean that I think the billionaires are being greedy or anything like that. Not until I get all the facts,
All
at
right.
least.
All right. So
You know,
that's a good place to leave it. Let's move on to the more headlines. Guess what, CT? Aaron Judge is still questionable for opening day if it does occur at the beginning of July. According to Brian Cashman, Judge won't be MLB.
I can't hear you, Manny.
Of course not. Can you hear me now?
You got some grip on that microphone, man. You just keep. What is this about Prince Fielder? I see Aaron Judge on the screen, then I see Prince Fielder.
Do you remember Prince Fielder, CT?
uh,
Do you
Prince
recall
Fielder.
Prince Fielder?
Prince sounds familiar. Why don't you give me his stat line of the last?
Can't do that for you, but what I can tell you, CT, is that he is potentially to be the highest paid MLB player in the 2020 season. Why, do you ask? Well, because he's owed $24 million in the final year of his contract, and he has something in his contract in which he will get full termination pay under the terms of his agreement. So he's going to get $24 million regardless of what happens during the COVID-19 crisis. Again, this could potentially make him the highest paid player in 2020 CT.
I want to say something since I didn't hear your thoughts on Aaron Judge, but is Aaron Judge going to go down as one of the most overrated players of all time if this keeps happening?
I can't call somebody who's been hampered by injury overrated, because
Greg Bird, Aaron Judge, same player,
completely
same
different
player.
Oh my God, I can't. We're not gonna go down this road. Let's just go look at Greg Bird's numbers. Go look at Aaron Judge's numbers.
I could tell you the number that both of them share in common, and that's lack of games on the field.
Okay, so that makes them injury prone. Doesn't make.
Yeah, but when you. But let's say Aaron Judge was your first overall draft pick and he's injury prone. Isn't that a bust?
All right, so
we've had this conversation before on Greg Bird. I'm bringing it up now because I figured
you just
fuck it. It's Thursday.
CT just wants.
But
to
honestly,
stab me with that knife and just turns it.
But answer the question. You're an NFL team and you take Joe Burrow like you did this year. The Bengals took Joe Burrow and the guy is injury prone for the rest of his career. Is that a bust?
If it turns out that this is Aaron Judge for the next 10 years. For the next 5 years, okay, for the next 2 years, I will agree with you. But I think it's too soon. You have to give him more time. And a lot of these injuries are beyond his control. The fractured wrist because of a hit by pitch, that's not his fault. The diving catch, I mean, that is his fault. The diving catch that broke his rib, No,
I don't think a diving catch is in his control, even though he performed the diving catch as part of the game. Like, I expect a Major League Baseball player to make a diving catch. But let me ask you, if you get what you got last year, 27 home runs in 102 games from Aaron Judge, is that good for you? You'll take it?
I'm sorry, man. I wasn't listening. I'm not gonna lie.
you get 100 games like you did last year and 25 home runs from Aaron Judge for the rest of his career each season. You'll take it?
Yeah.
Wow, man, the standard in 2020 has an
man. I mean, you're telling me that I can get a player for 100 games. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be like touting him, Judge's chamber, selling jerseys, like making him the superstar of the Yankees. No, but I mean, for a guy to play 100 games and give me 27 home runs, I mean, name me a player coming off the bench or a player that plays 100 games in a season that hits 27 home runs and produces the way he does. I'm not going to be happy that he's gone all the time, but when he's there and he's producing that way, fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to make him the highest paid player. I'm not going to – no, hell no. I mean, yeah, I want him to play a full season because I know that when he's on the field, he's an impactful player. He can arguably be the best player in baseball if he can stay healthy, but –
you're going to hear that for the rest of his career. He can arguably be the best player in baseball. I remember they used to say the same thing about Josh Hamilton.
Josh Hamilton was a beast, another one, but he had his demons.
But he was a beast for like a season.
But would you call him overrated?
Yeah.
I don't think he's overrated. When he was on the field, he produced.
Yeah, key word, when he was on the field. Key word, like I feel like we're giving a pass to these guys.
We're not giving them a pass.
You have to be on the
if
field,
David Ortiz, David Ortiz, who for half of the time he was on the field, sat on a bench because he was a DH.
No, that's different.
If he got hurt because of somebody threw a ball at his wrist and it fractured, and maybe he dove to second base and cracked his ribs, would you and couldn't be on the field because of it? Would you call him overrated?
David Ortiz, if he played half of his career?
Yeah.
No, half of David Ortiz's career is great, and I'll take it back what I said about Josh Hamilton. He was good for more than just 1 and 2 seasons. He was a beast. All right, but if what we're seeing from Aaron Judge is what he will be for the rest of his career, then yeah, that big juiced monster is overrated.
Juiced.
You gotta be on the field. And if Ortiz went through the same injuries and he never had the great career that he had, then there wouldn't be an Ortiz. You have to be on the field.
Let's
You have to play games.
let's give Judge more time, man. Let's give him more time.
Yeah, that's why I asked if he continues to get.
Okay.
All right.
Listen, man.
I remember when you guys used to love Greg Bird, man.
Don't take the shit out on me, man. And then I said,
sure.
let's give him one more season. We gave him one more season, and that's it. He's gone. Fuck it. Bafanguli. I don't even know what that means. All right. We are going to play a game called Fan or Fraud, ladies and gentlemen. Today's topic is Manny Ramirez. We have a Manny Ramirez super fan on the line that's going to come on and answer 10 questions about Manny Ramirez. By the end of these 10 questions, we're going to find out whether or not he's a fan or a fraud.
Few who enter the diamond come out in one piece. Fan or fraud? Are you sure you really want to test your fandom?
All right, so we have Alex Gomez here, ready to test his fandom to see just how big of a Manny Ramirez fan he actually is. Alex, are you ready to test your fandom?
Let's go. I'm
All
ready.
right, let's do this. Question number 1. Manny Ramirez made his debut for this team in 1993. Is it A, the Boston Red Sox, B, the Cleveland Indians, C, the Tampa Bay Rays, or D, the Los Angeles Dodgers?
The Cleveland Indians.
You're correct.
That is
Good
correct.
job.
Very good. I'm proud of you, man. CT, number 2.
All right, Mr. Manny Ramirez fan. What is the most RBIs Man Ram had in a single season? Is it A, 165, B, 145, C, 125, or D, 175 RBIs?
I think we got him.
I'm going to go with B, 145.
You're wrong, man.
That's
It's
incorrect.
A, 165 RBIs for Manny Ramirez.
Damn.
That's a lot of RBIs, man.
That's a beast.
He's a
In
beast.
1999 for the Cleveland Indians.
He's a beast, unlike you, man. All right, number 3. In what season was Manny Ramirez traded to the Boston Red Sox? Was it 1999, 2000, 2001, or 2002?
I'm going to go with 2000.
That is incorrect. The answer is
No way.
2001.
2001, man,
Oh,
off by 1 year.
Sorry, man.
Shit nuts.
Shake it off, kid. Shake it off. You're betting
All right,
one for 3 right now. Let's go, kid. All right, here we go. In what season was Manny Ramirez traded to? Whoops, that's the one we already asked. How many? Here you go. How many championships does Manny Ramirez have with the Boston Red Sox? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4?
All right. So they won in 04.
10 seconds. I'm kidding.
1.
You're wrong, man. It's 2 championships with the Boston Red
Oof.
Sox.
Not looking good, man.
Damn, fuck.
What
I'm
do
sure
we got?
you're a Manny Ramirez fan or not a Manny Machado fan.
Or a Manny Gomez fan.
No, I'm going to make a comeback right here.
Okay.
All right. Let's get this. Number 5. Manny Ramirez is probably the greatest player never to win a regular season MVP award, but he did win a World Series MVP. In what year was Manny Ramirez awarded the World Series MVP? Was it 2004, 2007, 2013, or 2018?
That will be in 2004.
He got one.
Right.
He got
Here we
one.
go.
That's when he came out with
MVP baseball for 2005. Yes.
All right.
All right. Here we go, Alex. Stay hot. Stay hot. Though
There you go,
Manny
kid.
Ramirez. What?
I don't know, man. Just go.
Though Manny Ramirez officially retired from the Major League Baseball in 2011, he continued to play professional baseball. What? The sentence is a little structured a little weird.
All right,
Let me
there.
just what CPBL team did Manny Ramirez play for in 2013 in China? Was it the Rakuten Monkeys, the EDA Rhinos, the Fubon Guardians, or the Uni President Lions?
Go with the Rhinos.
Wow.
You're correct. You're correct, man. Stay hot, kids.
It's
Stay
a
hot.
fantastic guess, by the way. Fantastic.
I actually wasn't a guess. I actually knew that.
Really? Wow. Okay. Proud of you, man. All right. Number 7. Manny Ramirez has played under some legendary managers. Which of these people never managed Manny Ramirez? A. Terry Francona, B. Charlie Manuel, C. Joe Torre, or D. Eric Wedge?
That's a good question. I'm gonna go with Charlie Manuel.
That is
Wrong.
incorrect.
Damn.
The answer we were looking for was Eric Wedge.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't even know who Eric Wedge is.
Should have gone with
Guy
Eric
that-
Wedge.
Should have gone with Eric Wedge, man.
CT, how many has he had right so far? 3?
3.
3 out of 7.
So Alex, unfortunately, you gotta get perfect here to
bat 300.
you gotta get perfect here in order to be considered a fan and not a fraud. Is that what it is?
I'm
Yeah.
already batting 300 even if I finish the questions, Manny.
Oh yeah, that's a great point. Great point. The highest score this year is 6. So maybe if he gets the next 3, nope, he can't. Yes, if he gets the next 3 right, he can get 6. He can tie the highest score.
We don't know how to do math here.
We
Here
don't.
we go, Alex.
Yeah, I don't know how to do math.
When Manny Ramirez retired, he was a member of this team. Was it the Tampa Bay Rays, the Chicago White Sox, the Boston Red Sox, or the Cleveland Indians?
Tampa Bay Rays.
Yes. Good
Wow.
job.
He's
4 or 8.
He's on a roll here, guys. Question number 9. What is Manny Ramirez's full name? Is it A. Manuel Jose Ramirez, B. Manny Alu Ramirez, C. Manuel Jose Aristides Ramirez, or D. Manuel Aristides Ramirez?
Go with C.
You selected Manuel Jose Aristides Ramirez. That is incorrect. The answer is D. Manuel Aristides Ramirez. Heck of a first name, by the way. Heck of a first name.
Trick question there, man. Trick question.
That was a trick question.
All right, Alex. I'm rooting for you on this. And you ready?
Go.
What is Manny Ramirez's career high in home runs?
Career high.
Yeah. Is it A, 37, B, 43, C, 45, or D, 49?
Um, 45.
That is correct.
Wow.
Good job, man.
5 out of 10. Batting 500. What do you
are
think?
a fan.
He's a fan.
For a second, I thought you said career home runs because I actually know that too.
Oh, shit. Bonus
Go
questions?
ahead, man. Go for it.
Let's hear it.
Do you guys know his career?
Yes, I'm looking at all the numbers right now. So.
Oh, well, it's actually he never made the 600 club. He was short 45 home runs. So he had 555 career home runs.
I mean,
That was an odd way of getting to that number, but yes, you're right. He has 555 home runs. Yes. 20th all time.
you're looking at a true Manny Ramirez fan on the screen right now.
By the way, he has the most home runs in the postseason too.
God damn, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Anything else you'd like to share with us?
Most RBIs in the postseason.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
Ooh.
That's something I can't really share with you guys. But
In other
yes.
words, are his pubes dreaded? Are they dreaded pubic hairs?
No, it's like how he has his head right now.
Bald. Completely bald. All right.
You know, I can't confirm that he's 20th all time in home runs. I think he is, but can't confirm.
All right.
What?
All right. And
I hear a baby in the background. That's our signal to cut this call short. Thank you for joining us on the Welcome to the Show podcast. You are a true fan, Alex. Anything you'd like to say before we hang up on you?
No, just like what you guys are doing. I think it's a great show, and I'm gonna continue following you guys.
Hell yeah. That's what
Thanks,
I'm talking
man.
about. Peace out, Ali.
Peace.